Here I'm going to explain the application that I wanted to do. The idea behind these applications was to train a bot to help with some questions that people have when trying to address the procedures for getting appointments and what papers do they need to get Italian citizenship here in the Italian consulate at Mendoza. So what happens is that there's a website with all the information, but sometimes people get overwhelmed with all the information there is, and they would like to have a friendly bot that helps them out navigating all that data that is all spread about the website. Here I installed the necessary libraries. As you can see, I'm going to use LangChain, ChromaDB, and Structure, and OpenAI. I chose OpenAI because it was quite easy to work with. I just need to sign up to use the API, and that way I can embed my tokens, my information, into their bigger model and get the model working right away. Here I got my API key, and here there's a series of documents that I search for. It's not the whole website, it's just some web pages, and also here there's a guide. This is just a little bit of information. Maybe what would be even more useful for a bigger application would be to also integrate with the Telegram chat group, where there's a lot of people that also answer a lot of questions, and that would be really helpful to complement the information that there is in these web pages, as I said. So here I load the data from all these websites, and I get I create chunks of text so it's easier to work with into these documents. Then I get the encoding for this model. I chose Ada because it's one of the cheapest actually to embed, and it works okay. And then I get also an estimating cost for these tokens that I want to embed. It's quite cheap, so I get these OpenAI embeddings with my API key, and I persist the data from the documents into this database. So now I have my database to use in my model. Well, this will be also in Spanish, because this is addressed for Spanish speaking people. And what I have here is a set of questions. So one of the first questions that I'm going to address is, like, for example, which one is the Twitter handle of the Consulate of Italy in Mendoza? I'm going to ask these questions and get a similarity search database, and then I'm going to use this template, which is asking in Spanish, and is asking it for ask with the context, with the to answer the question. If it doesn't know the answer, it should say that it doesn't know, so it doesn't make up an answer that is not useful for me. I'm going to ask for the handle of Twitter of the consulate. It's quite an easy question. As you can see, it provides me this handle, which is correct, but I know that my model is working right, because if I do the same question but without my model, it says that it doesn't have that information in the database. So it's working. Well, I do get some answers that are not quite right, but some of them are okay. Another thing that I could improve in this model.